everybody. Welcome to TELLI Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and everything in between. I have my co-host, OGZ Too Funny.
Yes, sir.
And today we have a special guest. She is an artist and TV personality, and I'm sure you guys all know who she is. Chanel West Coast.
What's up?
Girl, thanks for coming on.
No, thank you for having me.
Girl, I feel like I've been trying to get you, and our schedules have been like conflicting.
No, but that's a good thing though. You know, both people are extra busy and making moves when you cannot link up. You know?
I'd be like, oh yeah, she's working. Me too, girl.
Yeah.
I'm all about like female empowerment
Me too.
and like growing and all of that stuff. So for the people that don't know who you are, can you tell us how you got to your journey and where you are in your life now?
It's a very long story, but I'll make it short. Like I did music my whole life, like since I could talk basically, and I started pursuing music on MySpace.
MySpace, you took it back.
I know,
That's a throwback.
I'm a little older. So yeah, I was like going really hard on MySpace back in the day, and I would just sit there networking on MySpace, like spend hours adding people. And one of the people who I met through MySpace was Rob Dyrdek, and you know, I was trying to get discovered by a record label, but ended up somehow getting discovered by Rob Dyrdek, and then he asked me to be on his show Fantasy Factory. So I started on that show, and then after Fantasy Factory, he started working on Ridiculousness, and then he asked me to do that. And then I started on Ridiculousness.
Hilarious, by the way.
Everything is classics,
both shows,
by the
epic.
way.
Yeah,
classics.
so basically that's kind of how it happened. And then all the while I've been doing my music because, you know, the TV stuff picked up, and then I got fame from that. But my music never really took off to where
your heart is.
Yeah, it never took off to where I wanted it to go. So I'm still trying to get it there.
Girl, you got this.
Thank
you.
you.
You gonna get it there.
You definitely
We was
do.
first of all on the way here. We was listening to your new album.
Oh, thank you.
So
American Sweetheart, that pull
I
up.
like bonkers. I'm
fuck
on that
with
bonkers.
pull up.
I was
Boy,
like, okay, girl, I can relate.
I fuck with pull up. Now I'm gonna be real, like they gotta give you some credit because you killing that
Absolutely.
shit, girl.
Thank
That
you.
shit's hard. Like, and I listen to all types of genres of music. My sister could testify. Like,
I'm a bougie bitch, girl.
Everything.
So I relate,
Yeah,
I relate
she-
on all levels. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, Fendi. Oh, okay. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Okay,
Bonkers.
But that shit hard. That shit hard.
Thank you. Yeah, I put a lot of work into the album, so like it makes me very happy to hear people like it.
No, it's dope. It's dope. And I was like, ooh, she got the right brands in the song.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's popping right now.
Yeah.
So I like it. I
Thank
like
you.
the cover of it. You and your
I
two
fuck with it.
piece. I
Thank
was like,
you.
yeah,
The
you
name.
look good. Body looks
Everything.
good.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, no, facts.
So you're gonna be performing this song. You gonna be performing this anytime soon? Cause this shit's hard. The world need to hear it. The whole world need to see this.
What, performing Pull Up?
Pull up. That's
What's
my
your
favorite.
next? What's your next single that's coming out?
Okay,
From that
so
album.
I'm not really sure. I'm doing so many different things right now. I'm like all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an independent artist, so it's like I just like an idea
You're
comes
a
up, and I'm
hustler.
like, yeah, I'm like, let's do that. I want to do a video to Bonkers and Pull Up. So it's gonna
Yes.
be actually
Those
either
are
of
gonna be
those.
the five. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
I'm watching
hitting
that
right
shit
now.
as soon
Yep.
as it drops, boy. Shit.
And
I'm
she
trying
got
to pull
some
up
good.
too.
She got some good features in there too.
Oh,
now.
that's what I'm
Thank
saying.
you.
Drizzy,
Great
Drizzy's
features.
in there and fucking Too Short. What a legend,
California.
boy.
Too
Legend.
Short is the best. Like I was like, yo, I can't put out an album without a big West Coast artist on
Period.
it. Like,
And
yeah.
you did
You
that.
have to.
You
And
did
Too
that.
Short, he's like literally the homie. Like he supports me so much. So it was really good to finally, because we have a song together previously, but it was on his album. So I was
Right.
like, yo, Short, like I need you on my album. Like let's do this.
Got to. You have to have somebody from the West Coast, and your name is Chanel West Coast.
Yeah,
Like, it's
exactly. I'm
a
like,
must.
they're gonna think I'm a phony if I don't have a West Coast feature on this album. Like,
Nah, it's dope though. I like
No,
both
that's
tracks.
hard.
Like,
Thank you.
It came out good. You put it together well, and I
Thank
just
you.
feel like people need to give you your flowers because you out here working. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Thank you.
Facts.
I have a song about that too, which you know it stemmed from like a friend of mine passing away. But I have a song called Black Roses, and that's what the whole song is about. It's about like, you know, let's show people love and be there for them before they're gone, you know,
That's hard.
and show support
You need
before it's
to.
too late type thing. So so I have a song about that.
That's dope. And you said before we started filming live that you've been to the Philippines, and you guys
Yes.
know we both Filipinos.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
what was that
Talk about the
experience
culture.
Honestly, the Philippines was the most beautiful place I've ever been, like in my life. Like the beaches there were unreal. You go in the water and it looks like Finding Nemo. There's like
Literally.
there's like all these like little
Literally.
colorful fish just like swimming right there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this is like unreal. Like the sand is beautiful. Like everything is so pretty there.
Soft. Yeah, the sand
the
is
sound is
soft.
powder
Did you
soft.
go to what was that?
Boracay.
Yeah.
You're
Boracay.
thinking
Yes,
about Boracay.
Boracay.
So we were on a trip where we were like seeing a bunch of different places. We started in Manila, then we went to Boracay. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think
You
I am.
got it, girl.
Okay, because they said it so much there, so I was like, I feel like I got it down. And then we went to Cebu.
Cebu, yep,
And,
yep. You hit all the
The
spots, by the way.
mountains, not bad.
That they went to some really cool spots after that, but actually, so I had to cut the trip short because at the time, I had a show opening for Wayne.
Oh, nice.
So I had to leave the trip short, and I was sad about that. But I
She
was
booked
like,
and busy, y'all.
Yeah, so-
booked and busy.
but I was so
Hustler.
excited to open for Wayne, so it was cool.
That's dope. And you didn't learn any Tagalog on the way?
No, it's so funny. So my mom actually, this is the funniest. My mom used to work with like a bunch of Filipino people, and so my mom knows how to say, I don't know how to say it, but what she says is like something like, it's some funny phrase.
I'm gonna tell you what it is too, because I could speak
she
it
says
fluent.
something, I don't know how to say it though, but
What
what
does it
the
mean?
phrase means is something bend over, I love you.
wait, what?
I'm weak.
It's the
Yo.
funny.
I'm like,
And
I don't
the
even know how that would be said.
I'm gonna be
Bend
real
over, I love
though.
you.
Like the Filipino culture, they come up with the most craziest phrases,
Yeah.
and they just say it. Like my mom says some crazy phrases all the time. She'll say it in Tagalog. Like she'll just say like I'm gonna translate it in English, and then I'll say it in Tagalog. She'll just be like, she'll drop her phone like, oh shit in the butt, but in translated, it'll be like, oh shit sa puwet. And then just keep it moving. Like
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what? Shit in the butt.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. Like when you hear, like I could speak fluent Tagalog,
Uh-huh.
and when you hear someone speaking Tagalog, it sounds like chickens clucking. Like it sounds like.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
does.
oh my God.
Like-
It sure does.
No, you know who, you know Joe Coy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you see his stand-up where he like, where he breaks down like the difference in all the different like,
Filipino
and-
dialects.
yeah, and all the
All
different Asian dialects.
from Thai.
Yo,
to-
he really
Hilarious.
broke
He's-
it down on a level where now I know
You
right
understand
away.
it.
Yeah, like you can know when it's Korean Asian.
Yeah.
Thai Asian,
Yeah.
Tagalog Asian, Filipino Asian. It's really different.
Yep.
Like it's very, very different. And Tagalog is just, I mean.
And there's like a bunch of different forms of Tagalog,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why I think
Dialect.
it's actually even harder to learn
It's
because
hard.
you've
Yeah.
got so
Like-
many different versions.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Philippines is very. You know, it's like a ninth wonder. Is it 9 wonders of the world or 7 wonders of the world?
I think it's 9 wonders.
Yeah.
I don't know, 9 wonders. Yeah,
It's 9
there's like a cave. It's called Palawan,
Uh-huh.
and it's like an underwater cave. Like you know how they have in Mexico, they have like cenotes, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
underground. Super fucking dope. Like you could go in the cave and like be in clear, crystal clear
I
water.
think that might have been one of the things I missed seeing on the trip.
I didn't go, so I'm like, I gotta go there and see that. But like, I got this like bat phobia, so I don't know how I feel about going in no cave and then there's bats, and
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, no, I had to go through a cave in Kauai like that, where when you get to the other end, it's like the most beautiful thing ever with like these pretty turtles, but you have to walk through like pitch black for like 5 minutes, and I'm like,
That's some scary
I don't
shit.
know. about
it's
that.
so crazy. When I went through it, I was like, I would like to see some of y'all other rappers be in here right now.
No,
I'm
fact.
like, I need some points for this.
That's
Nah,
what I'm
facts.
saying.
Yeah,
That's
like,
some
straight up.
rapper points because I'm a pretty decent sized half black, half Filipino man and walking in some pitch black
Nah, but
water
you scary
caves.
though. He's scary,
Don't
girl.
play me
He
like
don't-
that. Like
he
everybody's
don't
just gonna
do-
think
he
I'm
don't do
scary.
heights. Are you single, ready to
Ooh,
mingle?
relationship talk.
Yeah, I'm single. I actually, it's so funny. I just posted on my story today, like, I woke up today like, dang, I'm really happy to be single. And like, you know, I feel like I spent a lot of time like just like in relationships or like searching for love, and I've realized recently, I'm like, you know, I'm living a pretty fun life, and like I feel like
And it's summer, girl.
yeah,
Have fun. It's hot girl
there's
summer.
nothing holding me down. Like I could do whatever I want, and like I just like I'm really like
Your babies.
I will say, like, I mean, obviously Too Short, like that's legendary, especially having just being Chanel West Coast and having a song with Too Short. It's kind of this Too Short and Snoop.
Absolutely.
I have a song with
Snoop.
Snoop, and like when that whole thing happened, it was just like the craziest. It was just crazy. So like to be able to say I have songs with these like West Coast legends, like
Legends.
it's a dope feeling. Like I remember driving around in high school with my girls, and like we'd be like bumping Too Short, like badass little teenagers, and I'm like, and I have a song with him now. Like,
Bitch.
No, that's
yeah, like,
Saying it like little teenage bitch.
now you gotta say it like short.
I know you was saying that shit, Chanel.
Yeah.
I know damn well.
Hilarious. Okay, so your favorite Snoop and Too Short.
yeah, I would say.
Do you
so.
have a preference, either or? Who do you think is better, Snoop or Short?
I can't say. I'm not gonna pick. They're both legends, and they're both,
Personality wise,
and they're both hilarious. Like that's
Yeah,
why it's
they
like you
are.
can't pick. Like
and both great people too.
Great people.
yeah, they're
Great
both like,
people.
My question is, do you have a favorite song that you go back to on a day-to-day? Like, this song will never die for me as far as something that I wrote. Like, I could always go back to it and be like, you know what, this is my baby.
My firstborn.
I've put out a lot of songs. My shit's kind of slept on. I've put out so much music. I'm trying to think.
And it shouldn't be, because she has some dope
Hard
stuff.
Thank
music,
you.
like
She
you
has
said
some super dope
earlier.
stuff.
She really should be getting her credit in these
Absolutely,
streets.
and
because,
dope
like,
beats behind her
Man.
music too.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
can
I'm-
bop to it for sure.
I'm good at picking beats. I'm
Yes.
like, I know what's up. Like I
was like,
can't.
oh, this is a
Sometimes I'll hear
bopper.
songs and I'm like, why'd the artist pick that beat? Like
Right?
you could have picked
yeah,
a
like
better
it
beat.
has to
Facts.
match too. Like
Yeah.
the song has to match the beat, like, and the words too.
I don't know. It's hard to say what song. I know a song that like I have a few that mean a lot to me. Like some of my love songs. Like I think that every time I hear them, I go back and like it reminds me of making the song to like get over a certain relationship situation
Yeah.
or something, and just hearing it and being like, dang, like I overcame that through this music, and like this music still lives on. Like it's most of my songs like that. Like I have a song called Without You that's a love song I did back in the day, and I have another love song that's on this album called 4 a.m. and that one's like it has just a very deep meaning. Like I don't think I could have put what I wanted to say to a certain someone into a song form better. So like
We gotta listen to that on the way back
yeah,
home.
listen to it and you'll know what I'm talking about, especially like from
As a
female to
female,
female. Yes.
right.
Like it's like I wrote it with this really amazing songwriter, Ava. She actually made the beat also. She's a
dope.
female producer, which is not common.
That's not common.
At
Yeah,
all.
super
No,
dope.
right.
And we did it together, and I was just telling her like all the feel. I was like, I need to get this out. I need to get this out. I need to get this out. And we came together, and when it was done, I was like, I cannot believe I literally like every note I wrote of what I wanted to specifically say to a certain someone, I fit into the song.
You
That's
got it off your
dope.
chest,
That's
girl.
how you know it's
said it with
perfect.
your chest.
Yes.
Yes. And it's like, you know what? When that song goes #1 on the billboards, don't give that man no motherfucking credit
Shit.
because
Exactly.
the credit's yours. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, you got the credit of giving me that emotion to make my bag. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. Moving
Yep.
forward. And that's it.
Yep.
You know?
What's your favorite song on your new album?
Oh, well, that's my
as
new
far
album I was
as-
talking about. But just on the whole album overall, I would say my song Easy.
Easy, that's most Chanel West Coast. That
Yeah.
says that's Chanel.
Yeah, Easy is, I mean, Easy's a hit. I need to get on the radio. It's featuring my girl Salma Slims and
Okay.
my girl Anaya Love Note. And they're both, it's so funny. We recorded the song the same day me and Too Short did Pull Up, and we did them at Too Short Studio.
You busy as a motherfucker, Chanel.
Yeah,
I
she
love
knocking
it.
out
I
songs
love
in 2
it.
songs in one day.
Yeah,
Damn.
like we were just on a roll. It was funny because like they were about to get in the studio with Too Short, and I was like, "Yo, I'm supposed to get in the studio with Too Short. Why don't we just all link up at Short Studio?"
That makes more sense.
So we knocked it all out. But Easy is just like, you know, it's just such good vibe. It's party vibes. I like what I'm saying on the hook. I'm like, I don't want your man, please believe me. Easy. It's like, you know, it's just a very like shit talky
Yeah.
song, and like girls, I feel like can really like, you know, vibe to it.
Yeah.
Even guys, like I've had so many guys be like my one guy friend was like, I'm like, I'll be real. He's like, I feel embarrassed. I don't mean to imitate his voice like this. He's like, I feel embarrassed to drive around bumping WAP or Megan Thee Stallion. He's like, I feel like somebody will look at me and be like, who's this guy bumping Cardi B? He goes, I can't explain it. He goes, there's something about Easy where I'm just like, easy. And he's like,
Nobody,
That's
like
the
how you
truth.
said that bar, it's like, oh, okay, like I don't want your man.
yeah.
That's easy work,
but-
light work.
Yeah,
like, that's
but, like-
easy. I got this. I do this.
But like your homie said, and I was driving, listening to it, and I was listening to Pull Up, and I was
Oh, he was
like,
bopping, girl.
and I was
He
like,
was
damn,
bopping.
bro, like this shit, like I was like dead ass, like damn, Chanel, good shit. I'm proud of you, dog.
Yes.
Like, and I dead ass put save my library, and I'm like picture myself now alone driving in the car, and I'm like, you know what? that's cool. Like, I fuck with
No,
the
we were
beat
dead
loud
ass.
enough, like the neighborhood could hear it, and I'm not ashamed.
Yeah,
God damn it.
No, real talk. We were talking about that on the way here. Like, people don't give you your flowers, and you
Thank
deserve
you.
it because you got some boppers. Like,
you, yeah.
it does go. And it's relatable. Like me, I was like, okay, girl, we got the brands going.
Oh no, she
Thank
loves her little
yeah.
fashion brand. So you shouted
I
out
love
from?
shopping.
Oh, no.
I love it. I love
Bonkers.
it. I was
Yeah,
like,
bonkers. That was your
bonkers. I
shit.
love the beat too. Like,
Thank you.
I love it. That's my favorite.
Thank you. Yeah, I love that one. It's actually, that was the last song we got together for the album. And like, shout out to Drizzy for getting on it last minute, because she came through for me. I was like, I gotta get the song on the album, but I knew I wanted a feature on it because it had an open verse. And I'm like, I gotta get it on the album. Like, who am I gonna get? And she just like was like, yo, I fuck with the song, and like did it like last minute.
Oh, that's
Drizzy's a
dope.
gangster, bro.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can say. Wow, Drizzy's an OG. She's in my book. She's certified thug. She's a certified thug.
So speaking of features, you said your two favorite West Coast ones
Yeah.
are Snoop and Too Short.
Yeah.
What about dream feature?
My dream. Okay, so it's funny because
Man or woman?
I would say I have two. Wayne, I've done songs with Wayne though, but they just never came out. So like, I've done songs with Wayne and like I've heard them, and I was like, oh my god, just hearing myself on a song with Wayne is like the
Epic.
dopest thing ever.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. Sometimes I'm like, does Drake even know who I am? Does he know I exist? But I think he does. I'm
You
pretty
know
sure
what
he
though?
does.
I feel like
They do.
Drake knows a lot of people exist and he don't show it.
He
You know what I'm
knows
saying?
a
Because
lot of
I
people
feel
exist in
like
this
I feel
world.
like, especially with celebrities, like they low key be looking at people.
Oh,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
They looking
High
at
key.
people.
It ain't
I'm
low
looking
key.
at everybody.
High key.
It's high key,
No,
guys.
facts.
Guys,
I be
it's
like,
high key.
you know, no facts. Especially like, you know, who you with, what
Yeah.
you doing, and you a fan. Like, you know what? There's people that I don't even know me and be like, oh, that's Deontay's woman, you know, or
Yeah,
whatever the case
yeah.
is. Then I'll be like, oh, I didn't even know you know me. I'm
Yeah.
a fan. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
For
I'm a
real.
fan, but you know me, thanks. You know what I'm saying? So
No.
it's like, they be looking.
Exactly. Like it's same with me. I'm like, I'll be lurking on people's pages. Like,
Period.
I even talked about it on Ridiculousness. Like, Rob asked the question, was like, oh, do you have like the question was about like, you know, making the fake profiles to lurk. I said no. I said
use my own.
If I want to follow you and lurk on you, I'm gonna follow you. There I am, bitch. I'm watching you. What's up?
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't
Facts.
care. There's no shame in my game. Yeah, like I'm
Easy work.
like, I follow whoever. I don't care.
Don't
It's like I
call
don't gotta
the police.
hide.
Exactly.
I'm
It's like,
looking.
what? Hi for what?
Yeah.
For what?
But I think though, so I started to joke about this because I've been asked this question a lot, like, who's your dream collab? So now I start saying, I'm like, it's Drake. And I said, and I'm pretty sure he gets Google alerts by now because I've said it in every interview, every podcast. Every time somebody asks me that question, I'm like, it's my dream to collaborate with Drake.
I mean, he's hot right now.
Drake is one of my favorites.
Drake
Drake's
has
been
yet
hot.
to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
He hasn't put out nothing that's like mediocre or like ain't doing the job,
Yeah.
ain't making the billboard. Like, you get a feature with Drake, it's hit.
You know what I love about Drake is like, so I've had a couple people say to me before, like, well, you need to find your flow. I'm like, find my flow. I'm
You
like,
have
I
your
could
flow.
flow like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I don't flow this because there's certain rappers where they're known for their flow. Like they rap the same all the
I'll say,
time.
like
Yeah.
the baby.
yeah.
I'll say it.
The baby
You
kind of
gotta
like
say it.
Moneybag Yo.
And I
Yeah.
like those music. I love the baby, and
Yeah.
I love Moneybag Yo. I fucking love him.
Yes, like Young Dolph, Key Glock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's certain people who it's like they have a very specific flow, right?
Yeah.
But like, you know, every song with Drake, it's a different flow.
It is.
Right.
That's kind of how my songs are. Like, I'm like, I switch it up. I don't have like a specific flow. I go with what I think goes with the beat, you know?
Right.
And that's what I love
And I
about
feel
Drake.
like that's how you should do it
As you
because
should.
nobody wants to hear the same flow. At least I don't want to hear the same flow all the time.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
people say.
saying?
They
Like
say it's
Yeah.
with
stale.
certain artists too, like singers and stuff like that. You know, like I feel like, for example, I love John Legend, but he has the same like tone. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I love all his stuff, but it's like I feel like if I listen to one song, it sounds like all the other John Legend songs. You know, which I fuck with, but it's just the same. Like I want to hear something different every time.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So that's just me.
Yeah, no, but that's what I love about Drake, and that's why I feel like we would like work well together, because it's like, you know, I feel like it's, you know, I'm not trying to say I'm a female Drake or anything, but, you know, that's what I aspire to be like, you know.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
no,
nah,
absolutely.
shit.
Drake is dope.
Yeah.
Drake
he
is
he
hard.
never fails, and the fact that he works with all different genres of music, and all different like walks of people. Like
Yeah.
I've seen him do a song, French
Spanish
song,
song.
Jamaican song,
Yeah.
Spanish song, like
Yeah.
Canadian
the
song.
fact you could just
goddamn. I didn't even know they
migrate
had
in
that type of song.
different shit. Like, it's true, it's fact.
For real, Things, eh? You know what I'm saying?
No, he got a straight accent. He
Say it all
said,
different.
He
Things,
did.
eh? I'll be like, damn, I fuck with that, Drake. What the fuck is a ting, eh?
He turned Canadian
Shit.
real quick.
Got me saying, "A." Next thing I know, I'll be like, "What y'all trying to do, eh?"
He
No,
really do be
I
saying
didn't know
"Hey."
that was a thing in Canada, so I'm always like, "Ay," like "Ay," you know, it's more like "Ay," like
Every day, hey, like we bombing.
yeah.
Like,
And people were like,
a
"Are you from
question.
Canada?" I'm like, "What? What?" And I was like, "Why?" They're like, "Cause you're always like, ay." I'm like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "No, that's just my like turn up thing, like ay."
I'm a weed.
But hers is like A-Y-Y.
Exactly.
It's not an
Exactly.
E-H-H-H-H.
Right,
Mine's
right.
is that. It's an A, like A.
Yeah, like a question.
What's going on today?
Hilarious. So for everyone that comes on the show, we ask this or that question.
Okay.
And everybody cheats, so we got rules.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can't pick something else. You can't pick both. And
Can't
what
make
else
your
is
own
it?
answer,
You can't make your own
goddammit.
answer.
Okay, got it. It's
simple,
just
just
one or the
that or
other.
that.
Yeah, one or
It's
the
so
other.
simple.
Okay.
And it starts off really easy, and then it gets a little bit tougher as you go along. So people
And-
know you outside of your career.
Okay, well, they also know the rules, so if I say one, don't judge me.
Yeah, no, they definitely
no
know the rules
judging.
because it's
No
gonna be
judging.
the same for
No
them. They would
judging.
have
We
to
asked,
ask the same.
girl, I've asked doctors, I've asked
Okay.
all types
Yeah,
of people,
business people.
owners of the Lakers, all types of craziness, and they'd be like, "Oh, did you really just?" Yes, I
Yeah.
asked you.
Yeah, you asked
Yes,
them.
I did that.
Shit.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
Car or truck?
Car.
Save or spend?
Save.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
Sneakers or heels?
Sneakers.
Email or letter?
Email.
Meat or veggies?
Veggies.
Wow.
Face or body?
Oh, that's a tough one.
It's getting tougher now,
Oh,
Chanel.
that's a trick. Is it my face or body, or like if I'm interested
First
in
things
someone?
come to your mind. Your face or body. That's what you
Face.
said.
Night in or night out?
Night out.
Smell or taste?
Taste.
Catching flights or catching feelings?
Catching flights.
Go ahead.
Tall or short?
Tall.
Burps or farts?
Burps.
Snore or drool?
Snore.
Thick or thin?
Thick.
Quiet or slow? Or quick or slow? Jesus, my ass is dyslexic. I was like,
Dyslexic.
quiet or slow?
Quick.
Loud or quiet?
Loud.
Wet or dry?
Wet.
It's getting there. Tougher.
You could go, Zach.
Fried or baked?
Baked.
Chicken or fish?
Fish.
Condo or house?
House.
Gold or platinum?
Gold.
Married or single?
Single.
She's loving this single life, y'all. She's like,
I
single.
Beard or no beard?
Don't hate me, no beard.
No beard. It's cool. It's cool. I can shave it down. Too. We can grow it back and shave it back down. Light or dark?
This depends what we're asking about. There's several. It's like like if it's chocolate, I don't like dark chocolates, so I'm gonna say light chocolate.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Yes, Cali,
Cheetos
West Coast.
or Doritos?
Unless they're hot, then it's Doritos.
All right, last four for me. It's the last four. So the
Okay.
last one gonna be the toughest. All right,
Okay.
now, just letting you know now.
Okay.
Smoke or drink?
Smoke.
Receive or give?
Give.
Yellow teeth or stank breath?
That might be the hardest one.
And I want the explanation after this because that's a hard one.
I guess I'll say yellow teeth.
Yellow teeth? Explanation?
Cause you know why? Cause I could face tune the teeth. We could face tune.
Not the face to the teeth.
We could face tune the teeth and whiten them for the picture, but I can't face tune your breath. Like,
Not
you know
facts,
what I mean?
facts,
facts.
Like
You
if I'm
can't
hanging
edit
out
that
with
breath
you and your
like
teeth
that.
are yellow, like we could fix that in the pictures. But like in real life, people were they
gonna smell that
We can't
stain.
fix the breath.
They gonna smell that stain.
All right, last one is spit or swallow.
Spit.
So spit real quick.
She's like, I ain't doing that. But thanks for coming on, girl. We really appreciate
You're welcome.
you.
No, thank you.
And tell everybody where they could find you, and make sure y'all get her new album.
Yes.
And tell them what
America's
you got
Sweetheart.
coming up next too.
Yes. You can. Okay. That's okay. It's a lot.
I know.
You can find me everywhere. Chanel West Coast, YouTube Chanel West Coast, Instagram Chanel West Coast, Facebook Chanel West Coast, Twitter Chanel West Coast. My website is iamchanelwestcoast.com. And check out my new album, America's Sweetheart.
Fire.
Thank you so much. And check out my new clothing line too, LOL Cartel, which you can buy the clothes on my website, iamchanelwestcoast.com.
That's hard. That's hard.
And
I got a lot of stuff coming out though, so like just follow my social media.
She working, y'all. She working.
We're staying busy.
Period. All right, and that is it for Telly Talk.